Have you ever wondered why Japan consistently ranks at the top of the global charts for longevity and vitality? It isn't just about genetics or a stroke of luck. It is a deeply ingrained philosophy of movement, mindfulness, and nutrition that begins the very moment the sun touches the horizon. In the land of the rising sun, the morning isn't a chaotic race against the clock. Instead, it is a sacred window of time used to calibrate the body and soul for the day ahead. Today, we are going to peel back the curtain on 7 transformative morning habits that are common in Japanese households, but rare elsewhere. These aren't just routines, they are life-extending rituals. We will explore everything from the science of thermal therapy to the subtle art of mindful consumption. By the end of this journey, you'll have a roadmap to redesign your mornings for a healthier, longer, and more balanced life. Let's dive into the quiet power of the Japanese morning. The first habit begins before you even leave your bed. Radio Taiso. If you walk through a Japanese park at 6:30 a.m., you'll see people of all ages, from toddlers to centenarians, moving in perfect synchronization to a piano melody broadcasted across the nation. This isn't high-intensity interval training. It's a rhythmic, low-impact calisthenics routine designed to wake up the joints and internal organs. The movements are intentional, focusing on circulation and flexibility. By engaging in these specific stretches, the Japanese focus on warming up the body's core temperature and stimulating the nervous system. This habit fosters a sense of community and collective discipline, but even when practiced alone, it serves as a vital signal to your brain that the day has begun. It's about mobility over muscle and consistency over intensity. Imagine starting your day not with a jolt of caffeine, but with a gentle, systematic awakening of every cell in your body. This is the foundation of physical resilience. The second habit is the ritual of shirayu, or drinking warm water on an empty stomach. While many in the West reach for ice-cold water or a piping hot coffee, the Japanese tradition favors plain water heated to about 50 degrees Celsius. The philosophy here is rooted in internal harmony. Drinking cold water is seen as a shock to the digestive system, effectively putting out the fire of metabolism. Conversely, warm water is believed to stimulate blood flow to the gut and help the body flush out toxins accumulated overnight. It's a gentle way to hydrate the tissues and prepare the stomach for breakfast. Practitioners claim it improves skin clarity, reduces bloating, and even aids in weight management by slightly raising the body's basal metabolic rate. It is a moment of stillness, holding a warm cup, feeling the heat radiate through your hands, and slowly sipping as you mentally prepare for the tasks ahead. It is simplicity at its most effective. Next, we look at the traditional Japanese breakfast, which is a far cry from sugary cereals or heavy pastries. A typical morning meal is a balanced orchestration of protein, fermented foods, and complex carbohydrates. You'll usually find a bowl of steamed rice, a piece of grilled fish like salmon or mackerel, and a variety of small side dishes known as kobachi. This meal is designed to provide sustained energy without the mid-morning sugar crash. The inclusion of fermented vegetables provides a powerful dose of probiotics, which are essential for gut health, a cornerstone of the Japanese wellness philosophy. By eating a savory, nutrient-dense meal in the morning, you stabilize your blood sugar and reduce cravings throughout the rest of the day. It's not just a meal, it's a nutritional insurance policy. Every bite is a deliberate choice to fuel the body with high-quality ingredients that support long-term health rather than short-term satisfaction.
No Japanese breakfast is complete without our fourth habit, miso soup. This fermented soybean paste soup is a nutritional powerhouse. It is rich in essential minerals like manganese and zinc, but its real magic lies in the fermentation process. Miso contains a specific strain of probiotic called Aspergillus oreaceae, which supports a healthy microbiome and strengthens the immune system. Drinking miso soup in the morning helps to rehydrate the body and replenish electrolytes lost during sleep. Moreover, it contains umami, the fifth taste, which provides a sense of culinary satisfaction that prevents overeating. Many Japanese families include seasonal ingredients like seaweed, tofu, or mushrooms, adding layers of fiber and phytonutrients. It's a warm, comforting hug for your digestive tract that sets a positive tone for your internal ecosystem. In Japan, it's often said that a bowl of miso soup a day keeps the doctor away.
The fifth habit is hara hachi bu, the practice of eating until you are only 80% full. While this applies to every meal, it is crucial in the morning to avoid the lethargy that comes with overconsumption. This Confucian-inspired teaching reminds us that there is a significant delay between the stomach being full and the brain receiving the signal. By stopping when you feel mostly satisfied, you allow your body to digest efficiently and maintain high energy levels. In the West, we often eat until we are stuffed, which redirects all our energy toward digestion, leaving us feeling tired and foggy. The Japanese approach is about mindfulness and respect for the body's limits. It's a mental shift from how much can I eat to how much do I need to feel nourished. This single habit is often cited by researchers as a primary reason for the low rates of obesity and heart disease in Japanese blue zones like Okinawa. Moving to the sixth habit, we find green tea rituals. While coffee is popular in Japan, green tea remains the sovereign of morning beverages. Specifically, matcha or sencha are consumed for their high concentration of EGCG, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage. Unlike the jittery spike and subsequent crash of coffee, green tea contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes a state of calm alertness. It enhances cognitive function and focus while simultaneously reducing stress. The act of preparing the tea, whisking the matcha or steeping the leaves, is a form of moving meditation. It requires patience and presence. This habit doesn't just provide a physical health boost, it provides a mental anchor. It's a moment to breathe and center yourself before the digital world begins to demand your attention. You are essentially drinking liquid meditation, fortifying your brain and body simultaneously. The seventh habit is perhaps the most poetic, Shinrin Yoku, or forest bathing, often practiced as a morning walk. Even in bustling cities like Tokyo, people seek out pockets of green or shrines with ancient trees. The goal isn't exercise in the traditional sense, but sensory immersion in nature. Scientists have found that trees emit organic compounds called phytocides, which, when inhaled, significantly increase the count of natural killer cells in our immune system. A short morning walk in a natural setting lowers cortisol levels, reduces blood pressure, and clears the mental clutter. It's about observing the light through the leaves, a phenomenon the Japanese call komorebi, and listening to the crunch of gravel underfoot. This connection to the natural world reminds us that we are part of a larger ecosystem, grounding us and providing a perspective that makes daily stresses feel manageable. It is the ultimate natural stress reducer. To truly understand why these habits work, we must look at the concept of ikigai, or your reason for being. In Japan, the morning routine is the bridge that carries you toward your ikigai. When you wake up with a clear sequence of health-promoting habits, you're telling yourself that your life and your purpose are worth the effort. It's about more than just physical health. It's about psychological readiness. People with a strong sense of ikigai have lower levels of inflammation and a higher zest for life. These morning habits, the movement, the hydration, the nutrition, are the tools that keep the body capable of pursuing that purpose. Whether your ikigai is your family, your work, or a hobby, a healthy morning routine ensures you have the vitality to show up fully. It turns the grind of daily life into a meaningful journey. It's the why behind the what. Consistency is the secret sauce of the Japanese lifestyle. They don't do these things when they feel like it, they do them because it is who they are. This is the concept of kaizen, or continuous small improvements. You don't need to adopt all 7 habits tomorrow. The Japanese approach suggests starting with just one. Perhaps tomorrow you simply drink a cup of warm water. Next week, you add a 5-minute stretch. By stacking these small wins, you create a transformation that is sustainable for a lifetime. The power lies in the accumulation of these moments. Over decades, the person who drinks green tea and walks in nature every morning becomes a fundamentally different version of themselves than the person who scrolls through social media in bed. It's about the long game. Japan's high life expectancy isn't a miracle, it's the mathematical result of thousands of small, healthy choices made every single morning. As we integrate these habits, we also notice a shift in our relationship with time. The Western morning is often characterized by urgency, the alarm clock, the fast food, the rush to the office. The Japanese morning is characterized by presence. Even in a busy city, there is an underlying rhythm of respect for the process. Whether it's the way the tea is poured or the way the rice is washed, there is a mindfulness that prevents the nervous system from entering a state of chronic fight or flight first thing in the morning. By lowering your morning stress, you protect your heart and your brain from the damaging effects of cortisol. You create a buffer of calm that lasts all day. This is the hidden health benefit of the Japanese morning. It isn't just what you do, it's the speed and intention with which you do it. Quality of movement leads to quality of life. We have traveled through the 7 pillars of a Japanese morning: the rhythmic movement of radio taiso, the internal cleansing of shirayu, the nutrient-dense traditional breakfast, the probiotic power of miso, the mindful limit of hara hachibu, the antioxidant focus of green tea, and the immune-boosting walk of shinrin yoku. These aren't just hacks, they are a philosophy of life that honors the body as a temple. As you move forward, I challenge you to pick just one of these habits. Try it for 7 days. Notice how your energy shifts, how your focus sharpens, and how your body feels. You don't have to live in Japan to live with Japanese vitality. The wisdom of the East is available to anyone willing to slow down and listen to their body. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the rituals of longevity. May your mornings be peaceful, your body be healthy, and your spirit be full of ikigai. Start tomorrow with intention.